Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about how to make $1,150 in about 1 hour. So I'm doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about how to do what I call a mini loop bonus. So that's something I'm super excited to share about. I'm going to talk to you about the inspiration of it and how you can literally make $1,150 in about 1 hour. And that includes the 10 or so minutes that this video is that you're watching this video on. So before we jump in, I do have a quick disclaimer. I am a customer of the company's products mentioned in this video. I'm not affiliated or endorsed by any of the bank mentioned. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. All the screenshots are from the bank websites, and all the information is current as of time of this recording. So, when was the last time your bank paid you about $1,150 for about an hour's worth of your time opening up some new accounts? Quick shout out to Fabian. Fabian, he is a college student. Dude's like a son to me. He's got this crazy hobby of rock climbing. So he told me, "Hey, John, I want to do this thing in Colorado to go climb mountains up there." And you can see he's all about it. So I was like, "Hey, I want you to have the banks pay for this because he's a college kid and." Recently got into a car accident, money's kind of tight and stuff like that. So I said, "Hey, I want to help you out, but I've got to figure out how to make this work." He's like, "Cool, let me know what you come up with." So we got some genius going on over here. So how do I get Fabian a climbing trip in Colorado for July paid for just by bank bonuses? So at first I was thinking about infinite loop. How can we make this work? So let's go through the thought process and how you can also take advantage of it as well. So I've been talking about the what I call infinite loop, which is a longer term thing of where basically you take money like out of your savings, you get a credit card like the Chase Ink Premier. So when you put in 5,000 or more, you get an unlimited 2.5%. So if you put into 6 month CDs, you do it twice a year. That's guaranteed 5% plus whatever CDs are paying now, which is like 3, 4, 5%. And basically, you once the CDs mature, you can keep rolling them over, and you're going to be making around 10% of money on your CDs, and you just keep rolling it over. And the money off of the credit card funding is tax free. If you use a cashback debit card to pay off the credit cards using something like PayPal Bill Pay, then you get additional money off of that. Plus, you're collecting the interest off the CDs. So that's a longer term thing. But we're talking about how do we get Fabian into a climbing trip in Colorado for July. So the mini loop, I was like, hey, what can we put together to make this work? It's a combination of shorter term bank offers to literally make some serious money rather quickly. So I'm a high school math teacher, so I am a math teacher. Of course, I got some problems. So here's a pop quiz. So why do people get paid? Well, people get paid to solve problems. What problems do banks have? Well, banks, they need new customers and they're willing to pay nicely to get new customers. How nicely? Very nicely. Well, I have a $3 million challenge for the year 2023. I want to help at least 1,000 people make at least $3,000 each from these videos. So if you can appreciate profitable content like this on a consistent basis, do me a favor and hit this video with a thumbs up. All right, so here's another thing. What is creativity? Well, creativity is putting two things together that you probably haven't thought about putting them together and having something new come out of that. And ultimately, you want to be like my friend over here, getting the fish to jump right into his mouth. So that's the goal of these videos is to help people be able to make money. And I love that's one of my favorite images like ever is the brown bear getting the salmon to jump right into his mouth. I mean, that's just like the most beautiful thing. All right, so the first thing I was thinking about in regards to Fabian was the Chase Sapphire Preferred 80,000 bonus point offer. You got to spend $4,000. So I was asking him, Fabian, you got 4,000 in bills? It's like, nah, man, uh, not in the time frame in order to be able to fund this trip. It's like, well, if we can figure out how to get you to spend $4,000 in really quick in first 3 months, so you'll get 80,000 points. Which, if you use the Chase Travel Portal, that's $1,000 worth of travel or $800 um, worth of points. So we're just going to take the out of the 1,150, we're just taking the 80,000 points. We're not taking anything else here, the $50 credits or 5x travel purchase through Chase or 3 points on dining. We're not taking any of that. We're just taking the 80,000 points with straight cash on cash. That's $800. There is a 95 annual fee. I made a whole video about this, but nonetheless, I'll talk about that in a second. So Chase Sapphire Preferred, 80,000 bonus point. The word on the street, this is going to end soon. So if you want to take advantage of it, normally it's 60,000 points, but you get extra $200 for signing up quickly. So definitely want to take advantage of this. I do have a referral link if you're interested in doing this. The 80,000 boosted points is a referral only offer. So you can take a screenshot of the link here. You can hit the QR code, or you can always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com if you're interested in this as well. So 80,000 points for spending 4,000. Well, how do we get you to spend 4,000 in a quick amount of time? This looks great, but how do we make it work quickly for a college student? So there's a couple things that are kind of assumed. So the first one is you have a Chase checking account and you do have credit score to where you can get approved for a credit card such as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The biggest part of any credit score is your payments. If you like borrow money or if you charge something to credit card, pay it off. Pay it off quickly. Don't be late. That's the best way to have good credit, right? It's really not that difficult. All right, so I did make a video all about the Chase Sapphire Preferred, what all they have for offer, nationwide $800 offer. They changed the link, so if you can use the link I had on there, I don't know why they changed it, but if you can use the link I just showed you a minute ago, that would be awesome. All right, so the assumption is that you have a Chase checking account because a credit card is simply an extension of a checking account, not the other way around. It's much easier to get a credit card once you already have a checking account. So if you don't have a checking account with Chase, they have a deal right now, $200 for one direct deposit. And you'd say, well, direct deposit, I got a solution for that as well. So there's no minimal amount for the direct deposit. It's like $10. You can literally get $200. So there's a referral offer for that. If you're interested in that, same type of thing. All the referrals are in the description box down below. They're up here. QR code, or you can always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. I didn't even count the $200. Assumption you already had a Chase personal checking account. If not, boom, add $200 to the thing. It takes like 10 minutes to sign up. So then I started thinking about shout out to friend of the channel, Jeff the Shrimp Guy. He shared with me his experience, his data point for signing up for Wings Financial. So they got 4 accounts you can open. And this is not infinite loop stuff. This is not 6-month CDs. This is not 3-month CDs. This is not 12-month CDs. This is checking accounts and savings accounts. So he opened up a high yield checking, a regular checking, a share savings, and a high yield savings. He only funded the share savings with $5. I bet you can max that out because you can do $2K for each one. I bet you could open up the 4 accounts, and if you got an $8,000 limit, you can charge $8,000 on there, and bam, you get cash back on. Or it counts as funding. You get additional points for the 8,000 plus. You get the 80,000 bonus points for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Right. So, as I said, this is not infinite loop. This is not 3-month CD. This is not 6 months. It's not 12 months. It's just literally take the money, charge the card into the Wings account, and then once it settles, give it like a week, then suck it all out and pay off the card and keep the cash and keep the points. So there's that. So Wings for this expires in the month of May, so it's a limited time offer. That's why I'm making this video now. Take advantage of it. $300 bonus cash for the month of May. Normally they don't have this type of offer. They got a $50 referral thing that you can always do for me. So 300 plus the 50, that's where we get the 1150. So when you register, complete an offer below. So I do have a referral link for this one as well. Take advantage of it. I mean, literally, the requirements for the $50 bonus it overlaps with the $300 bonus. So if you're going to do the $300 one, sign up for the $50 one, and you don't have to do anything extra besides just register. So if you hit this Bitly link or hit the QR code, or you can always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. I said this offer is available nationwide. It does expire in like 2 weeks or so. As of time of this recording, 5/31/2023, household limit none. I said, shout out. You can open up checking accounts. You can open up savings accounts. Just to reiterate, Jeff the shrimp guy, he was able to do $6,005, and it did code as a sale. So I said, I bet you can get 8,000 in total credit card funding, then suck the money out, pay off the cards, bam, you're golden for over $1,000. So Wings Federal Credit Union checking account bonus, $350 credit card funding, nationwide offer. Link to that video up here. So the MiniLoop, in just recap, consists of getting approved for Chase Sapphire Preferred. If you don't have the checking account, get the checking account first. Then use my referral link. You want to get at least a limit of at least $4,000. If you get 8,000, great. Max it out with the Wings, so you get additional 8,000 points in uh, from the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So you put that money into checking and savings accounts, suck it out with Wings Credit Union, take the funds out, pay off the card, keep the points, keep the cash, enjoy a trip like Fabian climbing up mountains like he does. All right, so hey, John? What if I already got a Chase Sapphire Preferred? Is there any other card that this would work with? Yes. Chase Ink cards are like solid gold because it's basically the same type of thing. Absolutely beautiful what they have to offer. Here's a referral link to what they have to offer. QR code, journeyagadventures@gmail.com. If you look at the preferred card for the ink, get 100,000 bonus points for spending 15,000 within your first 3 months. That's $1,000 in cash, or 1,250 towards travel. The Ink Premier, which is the one I absolutely love, get $1,000 after spending 10,000. Ink Unlimited card, absolutely love this card as well. I have 25,000 in Chase's money. Made a video on that one. I took all my limits from my 5 cards and put them into the Ink Unlimited card, or actually I took limits from 4 cards, put into this card. I got $25,000 sitting in a 1-year CD. And Chasing Cash, love these cards as well. $750 after spending 6,000. This is a no annual fee card. Same thing with the Ink Unlimited. $750 cash bonus after spending $6,000 in your first 3 months. Open up Wings checking accounts, open up Wings savings accounts, and snag $750. I mean, that is awesome. So if you don't have a Chase business checking account, it's easier to get approved for the business credit card. Once you have a business checking account, boom, they have a $300 bonus for signing up and doing that. Referral link is here. One hand washes the other in this. I mean, sure, I may make a little bit of money off referrals, but if you're making $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 off of like 1 hour, and that includes like watching this video, then that's just solid gold. I mean, so new referral code for Chase Business Checking Account is this. Same thing. So QR code, email, description box down below. Full video on the Chase $300 business checking bonus plus additional perks. This is a nationwide. All these are nationwide offers. So link to that video up here. So one thing I said about in regards to direct deposits, Chase has an additional benefit for business checking, which is ACH payments. They sent me a special mailer, said, hey, do you realize that you can send ACH payments to any account through your business? So if you go to accounts, see pay and transfer, ACH payment services, pay vendors and employees. So you can hit enroll now, and then here's what it is. The real time, I wouldn't bother with that one. Same thing with the same day, because they charge you 1% fee for that. But if you do the standard ACH, takes 1 to 2 business days. It's $2.50 per transactions for the first, and then it's 15 cents each. Daily limit of $100,000. So basically, you can take money out of your Chase Business checking account, and you can pay a vendor, an employee, to any account as a direct deposit. So for $2.50, that's awesome. So Bank account bonus central verdict. I hope you take advantage of both the infinite loop and mini loops. I mean, I don't know about you. In regards to infinite loop, I'm sick of putting money into stock market and watching it go down. Not fun. Putting money in CDs is a much better alternative, in my opinion. And mini loops. Mini loops are said for this one is signing up for Chase Sapphire Preferred and Wings. These both elevated offers. They're going to expire very soon. If you're going to do it, take advantage of it. You could easily make well over 1,150 if you take advantage of the Chase personal checking and the Chase business checking. That's another 500 on top of that. So you're talking about $1,650 if you're all in for all this. So for less than an hour to sign up for this stuff, get approved. So definitely stay tuned for more mini loop videos, mini loop opportunities where you can take different things, and you don't have to have a long term commitment with this. If you don't like the Chase Sapphire Preferred after the 1 year, you can downgrade it to a no annual fee card. So there's that. So I still do have comments off for my videos. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, or criticisms, trendingadventures@gmail.com. Hit me up and I'll get back to you quickly. And today's question, this is scripture recommended by Mr. Fabian himself. So what is the ultimate inheritance? So if you heard of heaven, talks about streets of gold, and my favorite description about heaven is that it's a place without disappointments. There's no more sun because the radiance of God's glory just illuminates it. It's a ginormous place, just absolutely amazing place. It's just so many amazing things there. But what's the ultimate inheritance? 1 Peter 1, verse 3 and 4. It said, "All praise to God, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. It's by his great mercy that we have been born again, because God raised Jesus Christ from the dead. Now we live with great expectation. And we have a priceless inheritance. An inheritance that's kept in heaven for you, pure and undefiled, beyond the reach of change and decay." I mean, think of the just brief descriptions of heaven that's clearly in scripture. A priceless inheritance that's kept in heaven, pure, undefiled, beyond the reach of change and decay. I mean, this thing doesn't go down in value when the stock market does. I mean, it lasts for eternity. I mean, that's just amazing. And that's just one of the things but the thing is, you got to be born again, knowing knowing that God raised Jesus Christ from the dead. And you can live in expectation, knowing that you don't have to wonder what happens after you die if you have a new life, been born again from above. The additional information on this is on how to follow Jesus. Link in the description box down below from Got Questions. But one of those things that keeps us far away from God is addiction. One of the goals of this channel, I want to see people be spiritually free. I want people to be financially free. And you can't be spiritually free when you got any sort of addiction. Online pornography is one of the biggest threats out there currently because it's easily accessible. Covenant Eyes is something I am an affiliate for. I have a link in the description box down below. Check it out. See if it's something that'll benefit you and your family. Get your first 30 days free. If you're still here with me, definitely appreciate it. Please, if you enjoy profitable content like this on a consistent basis, just like the video, share with anybody who would be able to benefit from it, and subscribe with bell notifications so you can be amongst the first to know about such amazing mini loop profitable opportunities. And with that, look forward to seeing the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.